Hey you, my moisturizer is empty. Go buy me some. I have a date tomorrow, and this is really inconvenient. Sarah, you should go buy it yourself. And like I've said many times, why do you keep sending me text messages when we live in the same house? You ignore me when I try to talk to you directly. It's been 2 years already. I'm not asking for your opinion. Just do what I tell you. Are you going to make me wait? Hello? You could at least say please. The store is just down the street. Because I'm busy right now, just do what I ask. You know I have important plans as well. Stop being so difficult. You're literally in the next room. Stop trying to make this complicated. It would take less effort if you stopped typing all these messages. Remember when we used to shop for cosmetics together? You're always complaining about that. Just get over it already. Ancient history doesn't matter. I don't want to hear about remember when. Why can't you just do what I ask without making everything complicated? Because we used to actually talk to each other. Remember that? Again, ancient history. Things change. Stop living in the past. It's pathetic. 2 years isn't ancient history. It's ever since Mom died. You just changed. Why do you always have to bring her up? Why do you always have to make everything so difficult? You're the one making this difficult. We live in the same house, walk past each other every day. I was just talking about a moisturizer. Just do what I ask. Stop being so dramatic. Dramatic? I just want to have a normal conversation with you. Face to face. Like normal sisters. Normal is overrated. Just get my moisturizer. We're not normal sisters. We never were. You're still living here rent-free, aren't you? Don't forget your place. I pay utilities and property tax. You know that. I contribute more than you do. Dad is just never here to see it, though. Then consider this part of your rent. You should be grateful. We let you stay here. Ugh, stop being so dramatic. It's just a simple errand. You're making this bigger than it needs to be. Poor little Emma, always living in the past. It's so pathetic. Don't act like you don't remember. Every single day for 2 years, you've ignored me. Every day. Pretended I don't exist. You're so obsessed with the past. It's pathetic. Get over it already. Move on like I did. Whatever. Are you going to buy it or not? I'm going to need it for tomorrow. My date's important. Stop going through those trips down memory lane. You never change. Always the same weak person. Those memories mean nothing to you? All those years together? After everything we shared? Stop living in the past. People change, so get used to it. We've been together for 10 years. Why is there such a distance between us? After Mom passed away, you suddenly started treating me like I didn't exist. That hurts me too, you know. You were there for me when I needed you before. What has changed? Here we go again with the guilt trip. Always playing victim. It's exhausting. Just bringing up ancient history. You never stop, do you? Just like a broken record. 2 years isn't ancient history. We were sisters. Past tense. Now get over it. Stop clinging to the past. It's embarrassing. How can you be so cold? We shared everything. Every secret. Did we? Or was that just in your head? Maybe I was just pretending. Ever think of that? So just stop bringing up the past. It's annoying. You're always like this. So needy. I just want to understand what changed. Understanding won't change anything. Stop wasting both our time. Look, just go get the moisturizer. I don't have time for this. You can't keep pretending I don't exist when you need favors from me. That's not how family works, even if you hate me now. Oh, right, I forgot. You're the expert on existence, aren't you? Always so dramatic, playing the victim. What's that supposed to mean? Say what you really mean. For once, be honest. You're the one who had mental health issues, right? Poor little loner, so weak-minded and pathetic. You're horrible. Always needing attention. Always needing help. You're crossing a line. How could you? Am I? Or are you just too sensitive? Like always. Can't handle the truth? How dare you throw that in my face? You were there for me back then. You helped me through those tough days. You protected me. Back then. You're always talking about back then. It's pathetic. Move on already. Well, why don't you just leave, you parasite? You've been living here because your dad's second wife's daughter, but that mother of yours is long dead, so we're basically strangers now. Strangers? We've still lived as a family all this time. That's why I'm calling you a parasite. Plus, a loner. Really, you're like the ultimate loner. It's hilarious. What's with this ultimate loner thing? It means you're the most pathetic, lonely person ever. It's the perfect title for you. Unlike me, I have an elite businessman as a dad, lots of friends, and even a boyfriend. I have everything that you don't have. If you want to benefit from my leftovers, you better learn to stay on my good side. Hey, listen, Emma. If you want me to listen, say it directly to my face. No way. If I talk to a loner, I might catch the loner virus. You've been ignoring my messages. Stop acting so high and mighty. Since when did you get an attitude? I learned from the best. You're quite the teacher. 2 years of lessons, finally paying off. Stop acting like this. You're being ridiculous. I don't like this attitude. Oh, don't like how it feels? Being ignored? Being treated like you don't exist? You think this is funny? You're just being childish. Stop acting like a grade schooler. Just stop it. I'm just following your example. Being the perfect sister, just like you taught me. What's your problem today? Why are you acting like this? But I'm having so much fun messaging like this. I see why you enjoy it. Just tell me what you want. You know what? I finally finished my job hunting today, and guess where I'm going to work? Come on, guess where? Just take a wild guess. Like I care about your job. Just get to the point. If you have something to say, just say it. Stop being so annoying. But I haven't even told you the best part yet. It's such wonderful news. Life-changing, really. Just get on with it. I don't have all day. Some of us have real lives. Such a boring response. This is why you have 0 friends. Do you really? Or do they just pretend to like you? Those people who only hang around when they need something? The ones who disappear when you need them? You don't know anything about my friends. Stop acting like you know me. You know nothing. I know more than you think. Anyway, would you just tell me what you want to say? Stop dragging this out. Okay. Guess what? Starting next month, I'll be working at the same company as you. Surprise! Aren't you excited? What? No, you're lying. This has to be a joke. Surprised? I thought you'd be thrilled to have your dear stepsister around all day. We can catch up on lost time together, just like old times. You can't be serious. This is impossible. There's no way. This has to be some kind of joke. You couldn't have gotten in. While talking with the interviewer, your name happened to come up. They said we might even be in the same department. Oh, how scary. You're probably a loner at work too, and so incompetent that you're just a workplace parasite. Don't make assumptions. This is really the worst. Funny how things work out. Life has a way of bringing people together. You planned this, didn't you? You did this on purpose. You're trying to ruin everything. Planned what? Getting a job through my own merits? Unlike some people, I don't need connections. I earned this position. This is revenge, and you're trying to hurt me. There's no way you got in on your own. You must have pulled strings. You can't be serious about this. You have to decline the offer and find another job. Yeah, it is the worst, isn't it? Must be embarrassing to have your competent sister becoming the center of attention at work, unlike you. You're being so presumptuous. This is unpleasant, so stop messaging me. What happened to say it to my face? Just leave me alone. Ha, you're getting angry. So impatient and disappointing. I swear, if you mess with my work life, you'll what? Ignore me some more? You'll regret this. Looking forward to working together with you, dear sister.
Emma, you seem a bit off today. Is everything okay?
Mr. Harrison, I'm sorry for making you worry. I'm fine. There's no problem.
But you've been staring at your phone all morning.
Oh, have I been that obvious?
Is this about your stepsister? I heard from the interviewer. I'm sorry. I left the hiring to HR and wasn't paying attention, and apparently the employee in charge that day was quite careless.
I know you were busy with your business trip, Mr. Harrison, so please don't worry about it.
Still, I should have checked the hiring list more carefully.
No, it's not your fault at all.
So Sarah is your mother's second husband's daughter, right?
Yes, I'm not legally adopted by my stepfather, so officially we're strangers. I live with my stepfather and stepsister, but my stepfather rarely comes home, and my stepsister barely speaks to me. The company was my only place of belonging.
Really? How long has this been going on?
For about 2 years, ever since my mother passed away.
I see. That must have been difficult.
Yeah, but I've gotten used to it.
One thing just bothers me. You make enough money to live independently. Why don't you just move out and live separately from her?
It's a house full of memories, and it wouldn't make sense for me to leave, but I'm already feeling down just thinking about my stepsister starting work.
Are the memories really worth the stress?
Some days I wonder, but it was my mother's house after all.
I see. Well, then maybe your stepsister needs a little lesson from us. Emma, would you let me handle this? It's gonna be just a little prank.
A prank? What do you mean?
Nothing too severe, just enough to give her perspective.
Really? Can I join in this too?
Great, that's the spirit.
But we can't do anything that would affect her work performance.
Trust me, this will be perfectly professional.
I do trust you, Mr. Harrison.
Then leave everything to me. Sometimes people need to experience what they dish out.
Thank you for always looking out for me.
That's what friends are for, right?
Friends?
For now, at least.
So the day has finally come. You, who got ignored by me for 2 years and had your mental health destroyed, are now my superior? But I guess you can't ignore me during work hours. I'll be nice to you at the company, so looking forward to working together. But don't let it go to your head. You're still nothing at home. Our relationship will not change. Likewise, looking forward to working together. Professional conduct is important, but everyone will see through you. Still trying to act professional? It's pathetic. You can't keep this up. This is a workplace. Professionalism matters here, unlike at home. Playing the perfect employee now? Such a good little worker. Since it's my first day, I'll just observe today. But from tomorrow, you'll be my errand girl. Make sure to buy my lunch too. Just like at home, nothing's changed. That's not how this works. This isn't home. Different rules apply here. But you've always been and always will be my errand girl. That's all you're good for. Don't forget your place. You're still beneath me. Nothing's changed. Don't be so presumptuous. What are you going to do? Report me to HR? If necessary. Pretty bold for a loner. This is going to be fun. Hey, answer your phone. Stop ignoring me. This isn't funny. Why isn't anyone showing me around? Hello? Answer me! Is everyone always this cold here? Stop ignoring me. What did you tell them about me? I thought people would be friendlier. This is your doing, isn't it? Why isn't anyone talking to me? I can see you all chatting, but no one comes near me. It's already lunchtime. Where is everyone going? Are you all having lunch without me? You can't just leave me here. It's my first day and I don't know anything. You're my superior, aren't you? Do something. Take some responsibility. You can't just abandon me. This is workplace harassment. Can you just stop sending me texts? There's a manual on your desk, right? I think there was even a sticky note saying, please read this. Standard procedure for all new employees. You should read it carefully. A manual? Are you kidding me? You expect me to just learn from a book? This is ridiculous. I need actual guidance from people. Real people. Not some stupid manual. Who actually reads manuals? This is ridiculous. Complete nonsense. What kind of orientation is this? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Shouldn't someone explain things to me? Face to face? I'm sorry, but everyone's just really busy with work today. Don't be selfish. I'm busy too, so stop sending me messages. The manual explains everything. Please read it thoroughly. Busy? You've been typing at your desk all morning. I can see you. You're right there. You're doing this on purpose. Stop pretending to work. This is unbelievable. For starters, it's weird that no one invited me to lunch when it's lunchtime. I'm popular, you know. People should be fawning over me. Why am I being treated like a loner? This must be your doing. Abusing your authority, aren't you? I didn't suggest this. Mr. Harrison actually proposed it. He said since everyone's busy on the first day, you should spend it reading the manual. Mr. Harrison himself said that? We're only giving you simple tasks that you can do by following the manual, and if you have questions, you can just message me on text. What? That super handsome president said that? That must be a lie. Someone as refreshingly handsome as him wouldn't ignore someone like me. He should be falling for my charms and giving me one-on-one training. This is why you can't make friends, always blaming others. I'd love to learn from that mysterious confidence of yours, but Sarah, didn't the president ignore you when you tried talking to him? Oh, that? I know he was busy. It was just coincidence. Everyone else must have been dying to talk to me too. Aw, those poor people. I should have approached them more. Such a condescending attitude. But you know what? Everyone was totally put off by you. Put off? What do you mean? Well, right after you arrived, you made that outrageous self-introduction. What was wrong with my introduction? I have a parasitic loner of a stepsister who's always causing trouble. Unlike my sister, I'm super competent and popular, so please be friends with me. What kind of professional does that? I just told the truth. What's wrong with that? Was there something in the company rules saying I couldn't say that? Even if it's not in the rules, it shows a complete lack of morals. Thanks to that, everyone was skeptical about you at first, but after such a terrible self-introduction, no one wants to talk to you. What? Are you saying this is my fault? Yes, it is. Oh, and make sure to take your break until 1 p.m. There's a convenience store on the 4th floor of the building. And keep reading the manual this afternoon. I'll send you instructions through text messages if anything comes up. You can't be serious. This is how it's going to be all day? No way. Tomorrow too? Who knows? Stop playing games. Wait, I don't want to stay in this awkward atmosphere for even a minute. You need to convince the president. If you started this, you're responsible. Maybe you should think about why you're in this situation. This is exactly what you've been doing to me all this time. That was different. I had my reasons. No way. Hey! Answer me! Mr. Harrison, I can't believe you want to exchange contacts with me. I'm so happy. I knew this would happen. Finally, someone sees my value. I knew you couldn't ignore me forever. We should definitely go out for dinner sometime. I know all the best places. You wanted to talk to me all along, right? That parasite must have been threatening you. It must have been hard for you. She's always like this, so controlling. I can help you deal with her. Did she force you to ignore me today? I know that she's always manipulating people. That loner's just jealous and excluding me. She's really nasty. I can tell you all about her. The real her.
That's a misunderstanding. I've been giving her various work assignments. Everyone was really busy, don't get the wrong idea.
But asking for my contact information personally means you're interested in me, right? Why else would you ask? I mean, you must have seen how different I am from her. I'm nothing like my stepsister. Someone like you must see how special I am. I mean, why else would you want to talk privately with me? I'm sure we could be great together.
I'm not, don't misunderstand.
Huh? What do you mean?
If that's what you were expecting, you should stop now.
But you wanted my contact info. This just doesn't make sense.
Maybe I caused the misunderstanding. If so, I do apologize for that.
Mr. Harrison.
Actually, I wanted to talk about Emma.
You're calling my sister by her first name? Oh, then you can just call me Sarah, too.
I think I'll pass on that. I don't like calling people I'm not close to by their first names. Keep this professional.
Come on, it's fine. Don't be so formal. We'll be close soon enough. You didn't talk to me directly today, so you just don't know what kind of person I am. So just give me a chance. Let's talk tomorrow. We'll become close right away. You'll soon realize that I'm much more interesting than her.
Actually, I don't find you attractive, and I'm not interested in you.
What? Not interested?
Listen, let me be clear about this.
There must be some mistake. I'm sure if you got to know me...
I can tell what kind of person you are even through messages. I heard about this from 2 years ago when Emma's mother passed away. At a time when she was already emotionally unstable, you started ignoring her, losing her only blood relative, and then being treated coldly by her sister in the same house. Do you understand how cruel that was?
That's not fair. You're only hearing her side. I had my own problems. You don't understand our situation. I was busy too, so it couldn't be helped.
Then you should be able to accept today's situation too. Everyone was busy with their work. Familiar feeling, isn't it? Being ignored.
Ugh, that's different. This is work. That was personal. You're twisting things. This isn't the same.
That's how it is. Do you understand Emma's feelings a bit better now? 1 day of isolation versus 2 years.
Why are you defending that gloomy loner? What has she told you? She's manipulating you. She's not who you think she is. She's just a parasite at home, and she's probably useless at work, too. She can barely function.
No, you're completely wrong. She's an extremely competent employee. She's always considerate of others. Her work is accurate and very fast. She even supports other employees, so everyone adores her. She's respected here, unlike some people.
What? That loner? That can't be true. Everyone knows she's worthless.
It's funny that you call her a loner. She's probably our company's most popular employee. That's why that hiring manager got so excited when they heard you were her family member and failed to see your true nature. They thought you'd be just like her, but they now know that they were wrong.
That's a lie. No one likes her. She can't be popular. Everyone knows I'm the popular one. I always have been.
You loudly proclaimed her to be a parasite and a loner in the office. Do you understand what that means? On your first day, in front of everyone?
I was just being honest. Because everyone should know the truth. They needed to know. I was helping them.
Our temp workers' contract period is 1 month. Even if someone is competent at their job, we can't use people who can't communicate with employees, especially those who destroy the office atmosphere with their own biased views. So you should just think carefully about your current position here, your future at this company.
But everyone ignored me.
I think no one had done anything to you yet when you made your self-introduction. You did this to yourself. There is no one else to blame.
Ugh, but Emma never goes out with friends. She's always at home. She just sits in her room all day, every day. You don't know her like I do.
Well, I hear Emma prefers playing games while voice chatting with friends. She has many friends who live far away. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. She's more social than you think.
Why do you, the president, know about her? Why do you care about her so much?
Well, that's because I'm in love with her, and have been for a while.
What? No way. You must be joking. This can't be happening. You can't be serious.
That's how it is. Well then, I'm counting on you for the rest of this month, temp worker. Make the most of your remaining time here.
Wait! You can't just say that and leave. This isn't fair. We need to talk about this. Give me another chance. Don't ignore me. Not you, too. Wait, please help me. Emma, I need you. Don't ignore me now. This is serious. I'm begging you. Please, just answer me. What's wrong? Are you shocked about having your contract terminated during the trial period? You couldn't even handle 1 month? Must be difficult. That's not even the worst of it. Everything is falling apart. My whole life is crashing down. I have no one else to turn to. Please help me. But even though we started giving you verbal instructions normally from the next day, you just complained and didn't get any work done, and repeatedly being absent without notice was wrong. You brought this on yourself, just like always. Forget about that. That's not important right now. There's worse news. Something terrible has happened. Dad's company just went bankrupt. Everything's gone now. Oh, apparently so. How can you be so calm at a time like this? This affects you too. Don't you understand what this means? This is a disaster. Our whole family is ruined. Why are you acting like this isn't a big deal? Did you know about Dad's gambling? I couldn't reach him by phone either. Looks like he vanished. Apparently Dad already had debt and failed at trying to turn things around through illegal gambling. He's been doing it for months. I know that. You're not gonna believe this, It's even worse than that. He made me a joint guarantor for the debt without my knowledge. He forged my signature. I never agreed to this. I didn't know anything. Oh, isn't that tough? Really unfortunate. Tough? That's all you can say? After everything? Show some sympathy to me. My life is ruined. Do you understand what this means? I'm going to lose everything. Everything I own. You're liable for his debt now. All of it. Every last cent. How can you be so cold about this? After everything we've been through? What's with the attitude? This is a family crisis. We need to do something. Help me figure this out. Huh? We're not family, are we? We're not blood related, and we're not even in the same family registry. Remember? Isn't that what you always said? No way. After all these years, you can't mean that. Don't do this to me now. Please, Emma. Since we're at it, I'll tell you. I want you out of this house by today. Just pack your things and get out immediately. All of them. What are you saying? This is Dad's house, so it's my house. You can't do this to me. This is my home. You can't kick me out. Where am I supposed to go? I have nowhere else. No, it's not. This is the house, and I inherited it from my mom. Always has been. What? You're lying. Dad owns this house. He told me so. No, it's true. You don't have inheritance rights as a parent's remarriage partner, and Mom had decided to leave the house all to me. That's why you should have talked to me properly. No way. And here I thought I'd finally get rid of that eyesore. Oh, is that what you were thinking? All this time? How interesting. I didn't mean... That just slipped out. That came out wrong. Please forget I said that. Anyway, I'm going to rebuild this house, so you'll be in the way. Mom dreamed of living happily in this house with you and your father after remarrying. Actually, I think we got along on the surface until Mom passed away, and I tried to respect Mom's wishes these past 2 years. Every single day, even when you ignored me. What? That was the reason you put up with it? All this time? This can't be true. You stayed just because of her? Yeah, but that's enough now. I'm disillusioned with your father's situation, and it's clear that you have no intention of improving and are rotten to the core. I'm going to tear down this house of memories and start over from scratch. Start with a new house and a new life without you. Stop it. You're moving in an awful direction. You can't do this. Wait, let's think about this again. We can work something out. Please, Emma. We've been together for over 10 years, haven't we? Just for a short while. Let me stay in the house and lend me some money. I've always been in a non-regular employment, so I haven't saved any money at all. Please help me. I'll change, I promise. Why don't you ask your friends for help? All those wonderful friends of yours, the ones who loved you so much. When Dad's company's situation made the news, my friends suddenly disappeared. Those jerks were just after Dad's money. They won't answer my calls. They've blocked me. No one will help. Then what about your boyfriend? The one you bragged about? Surely he'll help, wouldn't he? I can't reach my boyfriend either. That useless guy. He won't even answer my calls. He blocked me everywhere. No one will help me. You're my last hope. Come on, we're family, right? Even if we're not blood related, we've been together all this time. I'm sorry for ignoring you for 2 years. It's just us two now, so let's support each other. Please give me another chance. I know I was wrong. I'll make it up to you. No way. Never again. Why not? I'm reflecting on my actions. I'll do better. I really mean it this time. I'll change, I promise. Just give me one more chance. Please, Emma. I absolutely hate you. Every part of you. What? You can't really hate me. Not after everything. You don't mean that. You said you were reflecting on your actions? What a terrible joke. When I was suffering after Mom passed away, you thoroughly ignored me. You made me pay for food, utilities, and property tax. And now you're talking about supporting each other? I just paid for everything. Remember that? I'll pay you back everything. Every last cent. Give me some time to fix this. I'll work hard. I'm begging you, please. Don't be ridiculous. I'm sick of being pushed around by you anymore. And it is going to end today. All of it. I'll try harder from now on. I swear I'll change. Give me a chance to prove it. I mean it this time. Please, Emma. I have no one else. Dad's debt is from loan sharks, right? Well then, you're going to have to deal with that yourself. You ignored me for 2 years. Now it's my turn to ignore you out of my life. If I could handle it myself, I would have. The debt is $1 million. Obviously impossible to pay back. That's why I'm begging you. They're even threatening me. Please help me. What am I supposed to do with all of this? So you want me to take on the debt burden too? Then definitely no. Actually, no one would want to help you. Sarah, when I first heard you were coming to my workplace, I thought it was the worst thing ever. But thank you for giving me a chance to make a clean break. A perfect opportunity to cut all ties with you and Dad. Finally. No, you can't do this. Please, don't abandon me. What will happen to me? No money, no friends, no boyfriend, and now no family either. Looks like you're the real ultimate loner after all, Sarah. How does it feel, being truly alone? Don't do this. This isn't happening. I'm so sorry. Please don't abandon me. I'll do anything. Please, Emma.
Emma, I could help you with the moving preparations. You shouldn't be doing this alone. Please let me help.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly ask our president to do that. It's too much trouble. You're far too busy.
I insist. Please let me help you. You've been through enough. Let someone support you for once.
But you're already so busy. You have much more important things to do. The company needs you.
Nothing is more important to me right now than this. Nothing matters more. Let me be there for you.
I suppose the whole office is talking about this incident, aren't they? About everything that happened, about Sarah. Rumors really do spread fast in the company, don't they? I know that I've caused you so much trouble.
Everyone's worried about you. They care about you. They want to help too.
I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. To involve everyone. To make such a mess out of this.
You're always considerate of others, but you tend to neglect yourself. You should take better care of yourself. You deserve to be happy too. It's time to think of yourself.
I'm not used to people caring about me. It feels so strange. Mr. Harrison, thank you for caring. For everything.
No worries. Anyway, when you rebuild that house, what kind of house are you thinking of making? Have you thought about it? Any plans yet?
I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Everything's happening so fast. It's overwhelming.
No ideas at all? Not even a small dream? Nothing you'd like to see?
Well, I've been wondering about that. Actually, I'm a bit concerned. This house might be a bit too big for just one person. It feels so empty. Lonely, maybe.
Then how about this? Why don't I live there too? With you?
What did you just say?
I'll cover all the costs, so let's make it a big house. We can even make a guest room and invite everyone from work to visit. Make it a home. Our home.
Wait a minute. I can't follow this conversation. What exactly do you mean? This is so sudden. Are you really suggesting?
I thought I was being pretty clear about my feelings towards you, about us.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? This feels like a dream. Is this real?
Huh? Don't you want that? I see. I suppose I was wrong. Maybe you prefer living alone without me. I might be rushing things. I should give you more time.
That's not what I said. I just wasn't expecting. This is all too much for me. Are you really serious about this? Because sometimes I can't tell if you're joking or not. This is such a big step. Everything's changing so fast.
When have I ever joked about important things? Especially about something like this, about us.
But this is very sudden. I never imagined.
But hey, you're not alone anymore, right? You haven't been for a while, and you never will be again.
No, I'm not. Yes, thank you, Mr. Harrison. I guess I haven't been alone for quite a while now. You've always been there, supporting me.
So is that a yes? About the house? About everything?
Let me think about it. It's a big decision. I need time.
Take your time. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'll wait.
Thank you for everything. For always being there for me. For understanding and caring. My stepsister was kicked out of her house when it was demolished. She tried seeking help from acquaintances but was rejected, and with no one willing to help her, she ended up homeless. I heard recently she's been running from some intimidating people trying to collect money. Also, she either couldn't pay her phone bill or lost her phone because all contact with her has been cut off completely. As for my stepfather who had disappeared, I heard he was recently caught by the police. Apparently, his company went bankrupt because he was involved in illegal activities like embezzlement. When he heard he was going to be in prison, they say he looked somewhat relieved. What happens to him after his release is known only to God. As for me, I'm still working happily at the company. Lately, the president has been making more approaches to me in private, and I'm feeling quite nervous every day. I wonder if he was really serious about living together. My heart might not be able to take it.